Rudolph, old buddy, I have called you here today to discuss some significant changes to our Christmas flight schedule this year.
Oh no, here we go again. What changes are we talking about?
Well, do you remember those two sisters from just outside of Toronto, Andrea and Jen?
Yeah, you bet I do. Who could forget those two hot babes? Every year we bring them the same thing, rocks and coal.
Well, this year we have a little bit of a problem.
And what is this little problem?
Well, this year they are not in Canada. They are both in Australia for Christmas.
You're not seriously thinking of bringing a load of rocks and coal all the way to Australia, are you?
No. This year they have been really good girls, and that means they are entitled to some real presents.
Hold on a minute. Do you have any idea how far Australia is? Besides, they can't even have Christmas in Australia. There is no snow, and no coniferous trees. And I think they're a little too old now to get gifts from Santa. I would just tell them, too bad, so sad, too little, too late.
You're just trying to get out of this. There is a Christmas in Australia and you know it. The girls have worked extra hard at being good this year, and I don't want to break their little hearts. I need your cooperation to make this happen for them.
Well, you should have thought of that before you started all of your changes. We have been stretched to the freaking limit since you downsized the reindeer herd by 50%. And you did that before hunting season. You know we always lose a few more to hunters every year. Then you outsourced the letter answering department to a call center in Singapore. So now the kids can't tell if they are talking to Santa or Bell Express View.
Rudolph, you know those changes were necessary to remain competitive with the Chinese.
Maybe so. But you should never have removed the metal detectors and X-ray machines from the North Pole Airport. Getting rid of the sky marshals was a big blunder too. Remember, one of the elves had to club a terrorist to death with a hockey stick when he tried to hijack our sled last year. That was too close for comfort.
Well, maybe I did go a little too far with the security cutbacks. Well, are you going to help me or not?
I don't know. Australia is a big country. Where in Australia are those two located in a ways?
Andrea is in a town called Merimbula and Jen is on some island called Thursday Island.
Thursday Island? Excuse my language, but have you lost your freaking mind? I might be game to go to Merimbula, but there is no way in hell that I'm going to Thursday freaking Island. That place is almost in New Guinea. It's almost as bad as going to Thunder Bay.
Well, since you don't want to go to Thursday Island, maybe when we are in Merimbula we can FedEx Jen's gifts from there in time for Christmas. I am not too sure of the time difference though.
Australia is 14 hours ahead of us. So, when we are having lunch and getting ready to deliver for Christmas Eve in Canada, it is already Christmas in Australia. There is no way you can make it to Australia in time.
Well, if we were fly east from Canada we would arrive a day late. But, if we were to fly west then we would arrive a day early.
What have you been smoking? Do you really think that, by flying west you will get to Australia a day early?
Sure, it makes perfect sense to me.
That figures. So we're going to travel halfway around the world to bring presents to Andrea and Jen. May I ask what it is we're taking them?
Well, our call center in Singapore told me some puzzling information. Apparently Andrea wants something called a brack belly, and General wants a subscription to Pray Gull magazine and something called an empty tree prayer. I am having a hard time figuring it out.
You freaking idiot. Andrea don't want a brack belly, she wants a blackberry. And Jen doesn't want Pray Gull magazine, she wants a Playgirl magazine, and it's not an empty tree prayer, it's an MP3 player. Christ, if you're going to outsource work, it should be to somewhere that speaks freaking English. Do you remember last year, that kid that asked for red hockey skates and the call center screwed it up, and you brought him lead hockey skates? He skated so slow that he got cut from the team.
Well, I have to go get ready to fly. Thanks for helping me out with this one, buddy, and Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry freaking Christmas to you too. And I want you to know that if, and that's a big if, we get back alive from Thursday freaking Island, which is infested with crocs and poison snakes, I will be handing in my retirement papers. Working with you in your dumb company leaves a bad taste in my mouth, just like a koala bear's socks. Oh yeah, Here's a friendly tip, lose the bad hat, you look like Lady Gaga. Aliendro. Aliendro, Ali, Ali, Aliendro.